You guys are starting to build some momentum here, and offensively, you seem to be a few steps ahead where you looked even a week ago. 30-plus assists as a group tonight. What is allowing you guys to kind of have that comfort together?
I think we shared the ball great tonight. Obviously, I think we could have like 150 points, honestly. If me and AR hit some shots, we would probably get 150. But I think overall, the most important part was how we started the game. And I think we started the game good defensively and good with sharing the ball.
When you go 1 for 11 from 3, like,
thank you.
Yeah, how do you process it? Like, obviously you're a better shooter than that, but what is your process to then go into Portland and get better and towards your regular percentage?
I mean, process is there's 74 or 75 games left, so obviously there's gonna be off nights, but just trying to get better shots. That's all. Just forget about the shots. We gotta win. That's all that matters at this point. So move on and try to get another win.
Along those lines of going 1 for 11, you and Austin missed 26 shots combined tonight, but the team still shot over 50% from the field. How comfortable do you think the two of you are with creating offense for others? And I guess how comfortable are you seeing your teammates finding the seams where they can create offense for themselves through cuts and things like that?
I mean, very comfortable. Like you said, 33 assists, it's pretty good. I think, like I said, since the start of the game, I think we share the ball great. So we feel very comfortable, not just me, not just AR, but I think everybody feels comfortable with this offense.
Luka, 40 points in your first three games tonight, more moving the ball. Like for you, personally, does a big scoring night bring you more joy, or do you prefer personally just to get your teammates involved?
I think when we get a win, it doesn't matter how many I scored. Those nights, I think Miami is playing amazing basketball this season, so we had to get ready. Their pace was unbelievable, so whatever gets us the win.
What kind of impact does Marcus's hustle, defensive plays do for your guys when he's diving on the floor, getting steals? I think one play even knocked the ball out to stop Miami's transition offense. Like, what impact does that have for you guys, energy-wise, too?
I mean, it's unbelievable impact. I play against this guy a lot. He was always guarding me, so I know how I feel for the other team. So I'm glad he's on my team, and the impact he has, it's unbelievable. And he's been, hustling every game, every moment, every minute, every second. So props to him.
Another guard on your team, to your left. Just how well do you feel like Bronny played next to you in that fourth quarter to, while Marcus was on the bench and giving y'all a boost defensively and offensively as well?
Yeah, he was great. In those kind of moments, you never know if you're going to play or not. He was ready, and that means a lot to us. And he was ready to go at the right moment. So he played great today. He was great defensively, and, we expect him to do that, and it was amazing.
Hey, Luka, a triple-double on an off night following 3 40-point performances. JJ talked about how one of his points of emphasis for you heading into this season was balancing competitiveness with joy. What has that meant to you?
Good question. He said that? I always want to win. That's one thing about me. So I think when we're winning, I have the joy. Being on a basketball court, I have the joy. But obviously, I'm very competitive too. So sometimes you gotta measure the both. But that's why.
Thanks, Luka.
Thank you.
Jackson, first on this game, what did you feel like stood out when you get up double digits, Miami keeps making the runs, and you're ultimately able to pull away? What was the key for you on both ends?
Just hustle. I feel like we always know, like in this game and like the modern day NBA, like teams are gonna make runs and no one's fully out of a game, so that was their run, and we just stay locked in and got it back and just closed out the game strong.
We see you in the Dodger jersey here, the suit. Yeah, I know you got to throw out the first pitch before, the connection with the city and the teams. Like, what was your perspective on Game 7 and how much are you enjoying all that?
I was hyped. Yeah, I used to be a Reds fan, but then they canceled on me throwing out the first pitch a few times, so now I'm a Dodgers fan. And then, yeah, I was hyped. That game was crazy. Didn't really get into baseball until I moved out here, and now I watch a lot of the Dodgers games. That was wild.
Jackson, on a night like tonight when you're rolling to the basket, getting dunks, lobs, what gets you activated to play that way?
Just my guards. My guards give me good looks. I just do the same thing every night. Just depends on how the defense is, and sometimes it might just be them hitting me in the pocket, me hitting the corner. Other nights it might be me getting dunks. Other nights it's the guard coming off for layups. So, it's just really the guards get me going.
It's true for you, but have you, I know you focus game to game, week to week, but have you thought about what this offense could look like once you do get LeBron back in the lineup?
Oh, yeah. Obviously that's just another monster that you add to the head. So, and all of us played together last year for the most part, so I feel like it'll be just, more excitement and more help for, spreading other teams out. Teams can't be as much in lanes anymore because you have Luka, LeBron, AR out there, so.
Jackson, you took your first three-point shot of the season tonight, knocked it down off the catch. Just kind of what work have you put into that shot? What's kind of your comfort level in terms of taking that shot if it's available to you? And then I guess kind of what's the coaching staff's, comfort level when you have a shot like that?
I'm really comfortable taking that shot. My third year in New Orleans, I played the 4, and we made the playoffs, and I was shooting 2 a game. So, that was just a shot in rhythm, so I work on that a lot, so I just shot it.
First off, I'm glad you got the Dodgers stuff on because I know you crossed over, so I'm happy you did that. But I know you just spoke about the work, but also, for you and your IQ, I think that's something that we've been seeing your growth too as well. And then you step into that shot, knock it down, but also your passing and playmaking. Since you've been with JJ, how have things unlocked for you with him and the ability for him to believe in you and trust in you in different situations? Because now I don't see you hesitating in any decision that you do make.
I played with him, so he knows what I can do, and he's known what I can do. And so he's just seen me getting better over the years. So, he just installs more and more confidence in me, and he believes in me, so I just go out and do what I know I can do.
Jackson, Laravia was incredible tonight, 10 for 11, 10 for 13 from the field. What did you see from him, in that role, kind of coming off the bench and scoring like that?
Jake's a dog. He just gets shots where he gets them and makes a lot of tough shots, makes good plays on defense. I just feel like that was just such a great pickup for us this summer.
Hey, so I see you shooting threes and doing dunks, and what was the next thing that you most want to improve on?
Shoot. If I could shoot some more threes, that'd be pretty cool. But really just playmaking and defensive stuff, just little things I could do to help the team win. That's really about it.
Hey Jackson, you obviously played with Luka last year, and Luka and AR both get blitzed a ton, open out that short roll. How much more comfortable do you feel now, kind of playmaking and scoring out of that?
I feel really comfortable playmaking out of the short roll and just in the pocket in general. That's probably the best part of my game is me playing in the pocket. So yeah, I'm very comfortable with it.
Yeah, you mentioned how consistently you approach the game night in and night out, but we know the journey of the season, it has its ebbs and flows. How do you kind of maintain your consistency, and what kind of keeps you leveled?
Just habits. Building good habits off the court and on the court, just so you don't get tired, because obviously it's a really long season. So just the things you're doing right and just making sure you're taking care of your body is the main thing.
The 33 assists, 6 guys in double figures, just starting on the offensive end. What did you like about tonight?
We did a lot of really good things. It could have been even better if me and Luka would have made a shot. But supporting cast, everybody around that played really well. Jake, another big game. But just passed the ball, got open looks, and most of us made them, and some of them didn't.
What are you seeing in particularly with Jake as of late?
Just confidence is high. This is, you're not going to get that every night, obviously, but this is what I expected. Him to come in, play big minutes, be a big part of what we're trying to do, and on nights like tonight, nights like Minnesota, Memphis, he's going to be, a big swing of why we win is when he plays like that. Gives us another, layer of, things that we can do. He plays in transition. He plays both sides of the ball, can shoot it. Just really smart player.
You spend a lot of time as a leader in this room talking to players. What did you think of Bronny tonight, getting an opportunity to play really meaningful minutes in a close game, and how do you think he handled it?
Yeah, I thought he was good. I thought he played really good minutes. Was good defensively. Did the right things offensively, and the more he continues to get those minutes, the better he'll be. And we needed the minutes that he gave us tonight, and looking forward to him continuing to do that.
Pretty special play for him with the lob.
I've got to be the first person in NBA history to throw a father a lob and a son a lob. I don't know. Sky, got to be right.
I mean, it's
while they're still on the same team.
Well,
let's do that. Y'all want to do all these damn statistics? I'll do it too.
You've been on StatHead. You've been
it was cool. I told Brian that as soon as I checked out after that. It was a pretty special moment.
Austin, JJ talked about how he issued a challenge to Luka, balancing competitiveness with joy this season. What have you seen from him just on the court with that or behind the scenes?
He's an idiot. I don't know what he did yesterday, but he was in a really good mood today. Joking around, having a good time. I guess he's a big football fan because he sat over there and watched the Chiefs-Bills game for a long time. He's a Cowboys fan, I know. But, yeah, it's just it's human nature when things like last year happen. Nobody ever thought that was going to happen. So I'm sure he was in a state of shock and couldn't believe it and having to move his family. So it was tough. And then now I think he's just getting comfortable, having a good time. But, yeah, he's
What made you bang on Khalil Ware like that and out of that timeout?
I have no idea. This is the first time I've dunked, I think, in a long time with my left hand, and I just saw an open lane. I was aggressive attacking it, and he kind of jumped a little bit late, so I went up to go dunk the ball for the first time instead of just trying to lay it up.
What was that timeout like? Because it seemed like it was a very contentious part of the game. Like, they were cutting into that lead pretty deep, and I know both of y'all got games tomorrow. So, what was JJ kind of trying to express, and then obviously you came out how you came out of it?
Yeah, just to stay with it, continue to, play well offensively, continue to move the ball, and then just continue to load on the defensive side and get stops.
Your role with the team isn't necessarily just to go score points. It's just kind of do a little bit of everything. How have you found this scoring find you over the last 3 games?
Yeah, I happen to be scoring a lot of points recently. I'm making a lot of shots. At the end of the day, like the game against Minnesota, I missed 1 shot. This game, I missed 3 shots. So obviously, when I'm shooting the ball 80% or higher, I'm gonna score a lot. But again, I've preached this every time I've talked to the media, where it's very easy to play with Luka and AR. A lot of my buckets are running past the defense in transition, just running harder than the other team, and just kind of getting those dunks or those layups, and then just shooting the catch and shoot threes when I get them.
One of the things JJ and Austin said was, in describing you, is that how to play basketball. I'm sure you've heard this at times in your career. Is the dunk law talking about an example of that, in the sense that you had that sort of 50-50 layup dunk in Sacramento and you laid it up?
Never again. That won't happen again. I heard that from about every player and every staff member. So now I'm going to dunk the ball if I have the opportunity to do that.
But is that something do you have an ability to quickly identify, okay, this was wrong this time, I'm not going to do that again?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's easy to recognize kind of the situation that you're in. I would say I have a high IQ of the game and kind of just understanding what situation I'm in and kind of being able to read it quickly. So,
Brett.
Jake, in Minnesota, some fans said you had a who's number 12.
Yes, sir.
And I saw you kind of smiled and kind of waved to him I'm number 12.
I kind of put my hands up like this, and I kind of agree with him, who's number 12. I kind of played into it a little bit. I find that kind of stuff funny because I am not well known at this moment. So I'm just, head down, working hard. That's all I do. So.
But now Laker fans find it as a joke too. We hear fans goes, "Hey,
I heard about 3 times.
Who's number 12?"
Heard about 3 times.
I mean, and what do you think about that? The idea that now people are starting to realize who you are as a player.
Yeah, I think it's good. Shout out Anthony Edwards for allowing that clip to go viral. Yeah, I think it's good. I think it's funny.
Last question